Marston's domain.
Alright, so since I'm on the WarioWare trailer, let's do this WarioWare Get It Together overview trailer. I've already watched it, I skimmed it. I felt like I would know all the stuff in it, but I figured we'll watch it, we'll see if there's anything worth talking about. Okay, so right there, that's Wario.
You don't know what microgames are?
I like how him picking his nose is just a normal thing we're used to.
Instant action. Think fast and act fast to win.
So the only thing that I have noticed, so I was never the biggest WarioWare person. Also, there's it's a flower nose. It wasn't that I didn't like the games. I never played them. So one thing that I've noticed after playing them is that, and I think I saw someone critique this. I think the game's still going to be amazing. I don't think it's going to affect how I enjoy it. But it does seem like, because of the way they have the characters set up, I don't think there's going to be games where you just push one button for some very specific thing. Like with this nose picking thing, you would just have a hand. And you would aim the hand to go in the nostril, or the finger to go in the nostril. But here you just use the character to go in there. So it's definitely different. I think it's fine. I don't think it's going to affect how I enjoy the game at all. But I definitely can understand that criticism. I will not be using the JoyCon. So she seems really good. I just wonder if you have to constantly be moving. Because she is constantly moving here. I feel like that'll be a caveat. I feel like that is how she's going to play. Because she seems really good.
Through the air. Mona throws a...
Not too sure about Jimmy. Already know about her.
Each chump tackles the same.
Oh, wait. I think she was slowing down there.
Check it out.
Oh, yeah. So you can stop moving with her. So I think she's going to be really good. I think Ashley's going to be very, very good.
The same micro game in
All right, Jimmy actually looks pretty good. Seeing that again.
Each chump tackles the same micro game in a
yeah, he seems pretty good.
You can team up or make someone else do all the work.
I will say, I think that them designing the minigames to be played with 2 players, it doesn't seem to have affected the minigames. Normally when they add a gimmick, it makes something gets affected, either good or bad, or just neutral, doesn't really affect it. And here I think it really didn't seem to affect it. And we also see 9 volt.
Do all the work.
Can he jump though? I feel like he can't, because I feel like there's only one action button when you play. He just has a huge yo-yo. I don't know how that would work with some of the minigames. This is what I'm really excited about. So the only problem with this is, are there seasons? Because it will kind of suck if... I know it's timed, so there's technically seasons, but I mean, can we go back and look at the other weeks? Because in Mario Tennis Aces, you can look at the other months. It'd be kind of lame if... Because people are going to eventually just drop off. They're going to stop playing. It'd be kind of lame if you're still playing and you don't really have any other friends that are continuing. This is interesting. It seems like there's going to be a decent variety. And it looks like they are going to be based on certain stuff. This one looks like it's more based on speed because it says ×2 already right here. Or maybe that... Oh, no, I think that's for score. It's weird that it says 1 out of 34, though. So I feel like this is probably a speed run competition for this week. So this is pretty cool. You get these prizes up to where you rank, which I think is pretty cool. I've seen some people, I think they were complaining because they don't like when content's locked with online play. I have a feeling it probably won't be locked. I don't know. It's tough to say. Me personally, I don't mind. I feel like however this ranking system works, it won't be based on how you rank amongst other people. I think it's just going to be based on like people could have like there could be thousands of people with like 1,000,000 points, let's just say. But if this threshold is 6,000 points, then you get 6,000 points. That's it. But I could be wrong because there's percentages here, so that could be percentage of people. Yeah, it says world rankings, so I must be wrong. Yeah, so I guess it could get kind of rough to unlock some of this stuff. I think the strat here would be to be early. I think the earlier you are and the less people have competed, that's actually interesting. I wonder how that would work. If you're just the first person to compete, even if you get like 10 points, do you just hit the A rank? We'll have to wait and see. I feel like there's a little bit more to this than it seems. I passed it, but I like how there's levels. Gives you something to grind. I'm assuming this is the level up. So he's at intern now. What was he at before? Oh, it just says free spirit. So I don't know if this is that same thing we saw, because it said mere mortal on the other page. Maybe there's like a base character level thing. But I really like how this is set up. Like, you give different items to your character. Your character levels up. I don't know if that does anything. Okay, this is interesting. Because, so if you look, well, first of all, this is cool. I like how you can customize your character. But look at this. So, if I can... So, free spirit. Wario Cup base score 100, right? Now check this out. Gives him, I think, I'm assuming he gave him a donut, I think. Or, you know what? Maybe he didn't give him anything. Maybe he just leveled, that screen was just showing him leveling. Which it says give prezzies, so I don't know how it happened. But what's interesting is this score went up. That's what I'm looking at. This went from 100 to 101. From whatever just happened. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. I think the game looks amazing.